Chest flies using a resistance band. Obviously, if you're at the gym, you're using the cables, but if you're like me and you're working at home, resistance band is the next best thing. I recommend the resistance bands that come with handles for several reasons, but the main one is you can do a lot more exercises with the handles versus the long circular bands. And this is a great example. You could use the long circular bands for this exercise, but it would take a lot of creativity, and let's face it, let's try to keep things as simple as possible. I also like them because they state the weight of each band, which is really helpful, especially if you have a personal trainer telling you what weight to use. It's a lot easier to keep track of. I have my band wrapped around my squat rack because it's very sturdy. If you don't have something sturdy, these also come with a door anchor. So you just put the anchor in the crease of your door. Make sure the door does not open towards you. So we're gonna be pulling on it. And you just feed the resistance band through that. Alrighty, so just like any other chest exercise, if we were doing chest flies lying on our backs, for example, you wanna make sure the hands are meeting in front of the chest. Now, your plan could say high to low chest flies, low to high chest flies, or just basic chest flies. So I'm gonna go over all of them. It's gonna be working different parts of the chest, and we'll go over that. But first, let's just do the basic chest fly, all right? So these are the opposite of back flies. So, but they're the exact same position, you're just facing different ways. So chest flies, your arms are gonna be straight out to the side, like this. So hands are in alignment with the chest, okay? So I'm not up here and I'm not down here. I will be for the other positions, but stay with me for a second. Palms are gonna face in, slight bend in the elbows. They're not fully straight, okay? Slight bend, but they don't move at all either, okay? It's just like if you're a ballet dancer like me, first position. And the way that I was taught it is if a water droplet started on your shoulder, it should be able to go all the way down to your index finger. If you bend your arms too much, it's gonna go straight off to the side, right? So there you go, little ballet lesson for you. So arms are gonna be slightly bent, like so, okay? And you're using the shoulder blade to pull the arm in and bring it out, meaning you're not using your elbows, right? And you're also not using your hands. Obviously, you're actually using your chest muscles, but if you can try to imagine your arms like in a cast and they cannot move except from the shoulder blade, you're gonna get it right. So we're gonna be standing nice and tall, knees will be slightly bent, belly button pulled in to protect that lower back, hands will be straight out to the side, and you're gonna squeeze, trying to get the pinkies to touch right at your chest, okay? So let's go ahead and give it a shot. I recommend keeping your legs together and a slight bend in your knees in any standing exercise, because if your legs are spread apart and or if they are straight, you're going to, I don't have enough space. I'm gonna have to step out a little bit. Obviously, you wanna make sure that your back is in alignment with the door anchor, but I'm not gonna have enough space because of my awesome shelves. So legs together, slight bend in the knees. If your legs are apart and straight, you're probably gonna have a lot more freedom to move your hips, and that's gonna hurt your lower back. It should never hurt. So slight bend in the knees, belly button pulled in to protect that lower back. Chest is lifted, so the shoulders are down and chin is up. Notice where my hands are, right? You can't see my chest because they're in alignment with my chest. Fancy that. You're gonna squeeze the pinkies together and open the hands out to the side, squeezing the shoulder blades together as they come back. Squeeze the hands together and squeeze the shoulder blades together, all right? Now, if we are going to be doing high to low, this one's gonna be a little bit tough for me. Actually, I can do this. You would just move your door anchor up a little bit higher. You're going to be leaning forward slightly. Make sure it's even. Right, nice big lunge. Hands are still slightly bent. They're gonna be nice and high, but don't bring the shoulders with you. And you're gonna press down below your chest. So notice that line from my resistance band down to my hands. So straight line, and it's in alignment with my shoulders. So I'm not too low and not too high. This is gonna be working primarily the lower part of your chest. Now, if it says low to high, let's see here, this might be a little bit more challenging. It's gonna be low on the ground, and I'm just gonna step on it for this case. But you would move your door anchor down. And again, I'm gonna recommend that you kind of lunge a little bit with it. Keep the chest lifted. Hands are gonna be down by your side. Again, slight bend in the elbows. And the pinkies are coming up to touch right at your chest level and back down, all right? So this is how it looks. Squeeze and down, squeeze and down. And that's gonna be working primarily the upper chest.